what the people need is a way to make them smile. It ain't so hard to do if you know how. Yeah, we gotta get a message. Yeah, get it on through. Oh, Bobby, don't you even ask me why. Everybody sing. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Yeah, baby. Oh, oh, listen to the music all the time. We're gonna play for you. Well, I know, you know, baby, everything I say. So meet me in the country for the day. Yeah, we'll be happy. Yeah, we'll be feeling fine. Oh, yeah, we're gonna dance the blues away. If I'm feeling good to you and you're feeling good to me, there ain't nothing we can't do or say. We'll be feeling good, yeah, we'll be feeling fine. Oh, yeah, we're gonna let the music play. Everybody sing the song. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Sounds good. Oh, oh, listen to the music all the time. Like a lazy flowing river, surrounding castles in the sky. Well, the crowd is growing bigger. They're listening for the happy sound, so we gotta let them fly. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, oh, listen to the music all the time. Everybody sing it one more time. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, listen to the music all the time. Hey.
Howdy, everybody. How y'all doing tonight? Make some noise if you're glad to be here. Saturday night at the Orange Blossom Opry Band. Hey, how many folks are here at the Orange Blossom Opry for the first time? Never been here before? Right in the front row. Got some new folks.
Bless
Thank you very
y'all's
much.
heart.
All right. We're the Orange Blossom Opry Band, and we want you to know that we play here on Friday nights by ourselves, just all night. It's us. On Saturdays, what we do is open for some of the acts that are coming. Soul Survivor is here tonight. The tribute to Santana. And also, what I'd like to point out to everybody is if you'll make your eyes to the center aisle, these two folks are late. Just kidding. Well, not kidding, but just messing around with them. Anyway, so tonight we come up and we play for like 2 or 3 hours, and then they'll be out at about 12:30, 1:45. I want to take a second to introduce the band. Everybody that comes here all the time knows the band. We're going to play some music for you for just a little bit. Our regular bass player is not here, ladies and gentlemen. He is, what most people didn't know is he's in the top level of Amway salesman. And he's at a convention in Las Vegas. That's not true, but Brian is here. Brian Purvis is doing an incredible job at filling in for Kevin. Say hello to Brian.
He's in a casino in
A
Las
casino.
Vegas, not a convention.
A casino, yeah.
Casino.
Is there a difference?
There's a difference.
Convention center, right? I played a bunch of. Okay, usually you're next, or not next, but you're way over there. I should bring you in. Mr. Bowers, our drummers. If you ever heard somebody say, "Man, that dude's in left field," there you go. Say hello to our pal, our drummer. That's Todd Bowers, everybody. The gentleman seated next to me plays all kinds of instruments and plays the fire out of them. Say hello to Doug Stock. Or on 3, 1, 2, 3. Hey. That's right. Hey, Dougie. The guy behind me is nobody, because there's nobody back there. Our lead guitar player this evening and every evening. Say hello to Mickey Adams, everybody. And the best singer you'll ever hear anywhere. I don't care where you go. You'll not hear any singer better than our lead singer. Say hello to Dustin Jenkins, y'all. Our sound man runs sound for us and most of the national acts that come in. He is twice Grammy nominated for his work with Dolly Parton. Say hello to my pal for a long time, Nathan Smith from Nashville, Tennessee. The gentleman up there running the camera, does all the video work up there. His name is Tom. There he is up there. And Tom is from Sasquatch, Michigan. Anybody from Michigan?
Did he move?
Yeah! Whereabouts? Where? Detroit. Is Detroit still part of Michigan? I guess it is. Anyway, and Tom, I got to tell you something. Do you have the days left? People, we have this thing going, and I want to tell you, he's going to show you that it's 261 days until I get married. But
Bless
I got
her
to tell you,
heart.
but there's trouble in paradise. And it happened this morning. My girlfriend's sitting right over there. Sandy, raise your hand, honey. There she is. We had a beautiful entrance put up at the farm. And it took me forever to find logs this big. They're huge. And they're really, really old logs. And they had to put them up with cranes and all that stuff. And it's beautiful. And we got done. She said, I love it, honey. I said, yeah. I said, honey, do you know I picked those logs out? And they're almost 100 years old. And she said, so are you. It's July 3rd in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, if you all want to come. Everybody's invited. Say hello to Tom up there running the video. Our light guy every night is Fast Eddie. Say hello to Fast Eddie up there. And here's my last thought of the day. I thought, you know, these guys at this cent, anybody seen these guys before? Have you seen them before? They're probably one of my favorite bands that come here, tribute bands. They are absolutely incredible. And so I thought, you know, we need to come out here because this is kind of a different crowd, right? You guys are going to like, you know, that kind of music. And I said, you know what, Dustin? I'm going to go out there and I'm going to introduce these folks to Merle Haggard. Yeah! In downtown Modesto, I was working a holiday Inn. I was set with a gig that would last us throughout the weekend. I was singing a new song I wrote on my way into town. When she came through the front door and found her a place to sit down. Well, I knew right away she liked the words to my songs. 'Cause she stared at my old guitar and followed my fingers way too long. And she had a likeness of a girl I'd seen in a dream. But lights can do wonders with makeup and faded blue jeans. And the last thing I needed was somebody messing up my mind. So I found 100 reasons for turning away one more time. She could cause me to sing bad and fall out of love with my guitar. And she'd blow all the chances I had at being a big singing star. Come on, Dougie, get some country on. Tell by glance that she was young for her age. But she got to looking better as she got down a little bit closer to the stage. And as she sipped on and wine, I could tell the kind of girl that she would be. Somehow I knew she was there to do bad things to me. And the last thing I needed was somebody messing up my mind. So I found 100 reasons for turning away one more time. She could cause me to sing bad and fall out of love with my guitar. Blow all the chances I had at being a big hillbilly star. Come on, son, give 'em some.
Come on, let me hear you.
And the last thing I needed was somebody messing up my mind. So I found 100 reasons for turning away one more time. She could cause me to sing bad and fall out of love with my guitar. Blow all the chances I had at being a big singing star. And she'd blow all the chances I had at being a big singing star. For those of you who don't know, that's Merle Haggard music. Hey, you know what I'm digging? I'm liking opening for these rock bands because these rock bands have this fan going, man. Look.
Hey, Bobby.
Well, country people
I've
can't.
had one for a year.
Well, those country guys can't do that because most of them blow their toupee off. But I like this, man.
Yours is sticking on pretty good.
Let me tell you something. I'm 70 years old, and I can do this.
Oh, boy. Well, here's a song for all you gentlemen out there when you get in trouble. It goes like this. Some pretty good advice. Here we go. I came in as the sun came up. She stared at me over her coffee cup. She said, "Where you been?" So I thought real hard and said, "I fell asleep in that hammock in the yard." She said, "You don't know it, boy, you just blew it." I said, "Well, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. That's my story. Oh, that's my story. Well, I ain't got a witness, I can't prove it, but that's my story and I'm sticking to it." I got that deer in the headlight look. She read my face like the cover on a book. She said, "Don't expect me to believe all that static, 'cause just last week I threw that hammock in the attic. My skin got so thin that you could see right through it." And I stuttered, "Well, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. That's my story. That's my story. Oh, that's my story.
That's my story.
Oh, well, I ain't story and I'm sticking to it. Hey. Oh, you know the time comes when a wise man knows that the very best thing he could possibly do is just look her in the eye and beg for mercy and face the bitter truth. Oh, honey, me and the boys played cards all night. There wasn't no hanky-panky, not a woman in sight. I know I should have called, baby, I'm real sorry. Hey, but turn on that phone and then you won't have to worry. You know how much I love you, and darling, I'm ready to prove it. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story. That's my story. Oh, that's my story. That's my story. Oh, well, I ain't got a witness, and you know I can't prove it. But that's my story, and man, I'm sticking to it. You know I ain't gonna do a thing, darling, unless you approve it. Well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, 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 yes it is.
Dustin Jenkins, everyone. Hey, I got to tell you this story about this next song. You can Google my name if you want to sometime. And I've been the luckiest guy in the music business. I've played with a bunch of extremely famous bands. I say this all the time. I have never played in a band any better than the Orange Blossom Opry Band. You're listening to some of the finest musicians around, and what we found out by Dustin and all of us working here together, found out that we have probably one of the best, top-notch, highly professional, highly trained. Help me here, Hoss. I'm dying.
He's just a real good guy.
But he's probably at this instrument one of the best ever. You know, when you think of greats, you think of like basketball, you think of Michael Jordan. When you think of baseball, you think of Babe Ruth.
You're talking about on the steel, right?
No, I'm talking about this next instrument, because when you think cowbell, what do you think? What do you think when you think cowbell? Enough of that.
I don't usually think anything.
I'm a trained percussionist.
We have one of the best. I got to tell you something, though. I was at Soundcheck, and they've got a girl back there that plays the fire out of the cowbell, and I forgot about that. Yeah, she plays.
Doug, I tell you, the most impressive thing to me about that, when you play that thing, the sheet music must be really hard to read.
So here's a little cowbell. Get them going, guys. Come on. Come on.
Now look, I ain't gonna start singing this song till every person in this house is doing this right here with us.
Come on, y'all, get with it.
You're gonna have to get some energy going in this place. These boys coming up next to us, after we're done here, they're gonna need a whole lot from you, so this is good practice for you. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, say 1, 2, 3. This situation, I'm standing on shaky ground. Ever since you let me down, I'm standing on shaky ground. Ever since you let me down. Hey, my car got repossessed this morning. Harder times I have not seen in years. Oh, now, girl, you better throw me a life preserver, 'cause I'm about to drown into my own tears. Hey, I am standing on shaky ground. Ever since you let me down, I'm standing on shaky ground. Ever since you let me down, hey, I am standing on shaky ground. Oh, ever since you let me down, standing on shaky ground. Ever since you let me down. Let's take it home, boys.
Last night, on Friday night, folks, we have a thing called Friday Night Live, and it's just our band. We play all night. Most of it's comedy, but some of it's music. But the whole front row down there had signs. They brought them all that said "More Cowbell." So
They really did. It's becoming the Hey Dougie Cowbelly movement.
yeah. Which is a lot like after you've taken a lot of Dulcolax. Just kidding. I gotta play with this. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I'll get it there. I think I'll tune my guitar. You tell the folks. Hey,
Why start now?
Tell the folks we got a Christmas show coming, folks. We want to tell you about that. It's going to start in December, which is a good idea because we were originally going to do it in July, and we thought, well, why would we do that?
Christmas in July, you know.
Yeah. So we're going to do a Christmas
We
show.
might as well. They start selling Christmas decorations at Walmart in July.
You know, that's true. They do. But anyway, we got a Christmas show coming up. We want you to check that out. We're going to do 5 of them. I'm just stalling until I can tune my guitar. It sits underneath.
It's going to be really cool. We're going to all stand in the background. We're going to put Todd out in the front with his drums.
Yeah, in the Grinch outfit.
You know, I think y'all might actually like a Todd solo show. They love you, Todd.
2 hours of white.
How about another big hand for Todd back there in
There
left
he is.
field?
Hey, Todd was not here last week, and let me tell you something. I missed you terribly. So let me see how I did with my guitar tuning.
Take 3.
Prevagen, Bobby.
Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. Got a feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair. And I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Hey, I'm stuck in the middle with you. And I'm wondering what it is I could do. It's so hard to keep the smile off my face. I'm running around and I'm all over the place. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Well, you started out with nothing and you find that you're a self-made man. And your family all comes calling. They slap you on the back and say, please, you'll sing to us. Dougie. Well, I'm trying to make some sense of it all. I can see it makes no sense at all. It's so cold sleeping here on the floor, and I don't think that I can take any more. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. And you started out with nothing, and you find that you're a self-made man. Family all comes calling. They slap you on the back and say, please sing to us. Get it, son. Get it. Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. Got a feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair. And I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Hey, I'm stuck in the middle with you. Hey, I'm stuck in the middle with you. Hey, I'm stuck in the middle with you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to take the stage and turn it over to the cowbell playing champion.
It's Hey Dougie Cowbelly.
Hey, have you been in a competition playing the cowbell? You'd probably win.
I am a Juilliard trained cowbellist. A contest would be below me.
That's usually where cowbells hang on a cow's neck, below them.
I am from Iowa. We have a lot of cows there. And there's a lot of bells on those cows. So it just kind of comes natural.
You never hear that said, though. You know, boy, that cow over there's got a set of bells on him. Never hear that, do you?
Okay, we better stop there. Well, I ain't rich, but I damn sure wanna be. Working like a dog all day ain't working for me. I wish I had a rich uncle that would kick the bucket. I was sitting on a pile like Warren Buffett. I know everybody says money can't buy happiness, but it could buy me a boat. It could buy me a truck to pull it. It could buy me a 110 ice down with some silver bullet. Yeah, and I know what they say. Money can't buy everything. Maybe so. It could buy me a boat. Call me a redneck, white trash, blue collar. And I could change all that if I had a couple $1 million. And that money is the root of all evil. It can't fit a camel through the eye of a needle. I guess that's probably true, but it still sounds pretty cool. It could buy me a boat. It could buy me a truck to pull it. It could buy me a truck, 110 I said, with some silver bullets. Yeah, and I know what they say. Money can't buy everything. Maybe so. It could buy me a boat to float down on the water with a beer. I hear the Powerball rattle sitting on 100 mil. And that could buy me a brand new ride and reel. He could buy me a boat. He could buy me a truck to pull it. He could buy me a Yeti 110 ice down with some silver bullets. Yeah, and I know what they say. Money can't buy everything. Well, maybe so. It could buy me a boat. Yeah, and I know what they say. Money can't buy everything. Well, maybe so. It could buy me a boat. It could buy me a boat. thank you.
Doug Stock, everybody. Now you know why we call him Hey Dougie. What? Tough crowd. This guy walks into a bar. Tough crowd.
The
Ready?
County Line Bar.
Yeah, down the road, yeah. Hey, you guys want to do a joke? All right. You do knock, knock. Okay, ready? You say knock, knock first. Go. Ready? Go. Who's there?
I think we should do a sing-along.
After this.
Okay.
Make some noise, y'all! Gee whiz!
Big wheels keep on turning. Carry me home to see my kin. Singing songs about the Southland. Miss Alabama once again, I think it's a sin. Heard old Neil sing about her. Heard old Neil put her down. Hope Neil Young will remember. Southern man don't need him around anyhow. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Birmingham, they love the governor. Ooh, we all did what we could do. Watergate does not bother me. Does your conscience bother you? Now tell me true. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Muscle Shoals ain't got the swampers. Then they know to pick a song or two. Yes, they do. Lord, they get me off so much. Pick me up when I'm feeling blue. Now, how about you? Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you.
Mickey Adams, everybody.
Thank you.
Hey, were you all here? We had last year, I think we had a Leonard Skinner tribute band. If you're through the whole month of October, we're going to do these tribute band shows. And
It was Rod Stewart.
some of these tribute bands are,
It was Rod Stewart.
well, Rod Stewart's coming.
No,
Rod Stewart's
no,
coming.
that was last week.
No, Rod Stewart wasn't last week, was he? Who was last week?
Bob Seger.
Bob Seger. Well, Bob Seger. Look, man, this guy was born.
I
he was
won the same.
He was born in 1990, so he doesn't even. He thinks Garth Brooks is classic country music.
I was not born in 1990.
When were you born?
I was born in 1983.
Okay. Well, when we were talking about the Beatles tonight backstage, he went, "Who?" What's a Beatle? I said, "That other band Paul McCartney used to play in." He said, "Who?" So anyway, well, I want to tell you, as we got a bunch of tribute acts coming, and some of these guys are amazing. I mean, absolutely amazing. The guys you're about to hear are one of them. They're incredible. And so I want to tell you who's come. Bon Jovi will be here. That's I talked to that guy today. There's tickets available for that. Rod Stewart's coming. Fleetwood Mac is next week, which is Fleetwood Mac. Why am I reading this? Because it's all right there. Hotel California will be here for 3 nights. And Crush will be here, Live and Let Die. And then right under there, you can't see 11:10, but 11:21 is Charlie Manson. Just trying to see if you all are awake. Not Marilyn Manson. Was it Marilyn Manson? I'm sorry, I got the wrong name. Marilyn Manson. Do you know who Marilyn Manson is?
His real name is Chuck.
No.
That's Marty. Is that Marty Feldman? Yeah, Marty Feldman. You can tell how old I am. All right, we're going to do a couple more songs, and then we're going to get out your way. I reckon.
Well,
I may switch guitars.
yeah. You switch guitars. I love old people. Bring up the house lights for me, if you will, Eddie. Oh, we're gonna do a love song next. I like these. I like these old rock ballad love songs. And if you in here with somebody special that you love, raise that hand up, guys. Let me see. The rest of you, get your hands up. You're lying. You're gonna get in trouble. Now, if you're in here with that special somebody and you shouldn't be here with them, hands up. Got a lot of good, guilty people there. Well, regardless, we're going to do this song just for all y'all lovebirds. Here we go. There's a line, a certain kind of line, that's never shone on me. I want my life to be lived with you, lived with you. There's a way, everybody says, to do each and every little thing. But what good does it bring if I ain't got you, if I ain't got you? You don't know what it's like, baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. In my brain, I see your face again. I know my frame of mind. You don't have to be so blind. Baby, baby, I'm blind. I'm so very blind, 'cause I'm a man. Can't you see what I am? I live and breathe for you. Oh, but what good does it do, hey, if I ain't got you?
if I ain't got you, baby, you don't know what it's like. Oh, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. Oh, no, baby, you don't know what it's like. Oh, no, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you.
Justin Jenkins.
Thank y'all.
I'm a little bit confused. What day is it? Is it
Saturday.
yeah
Saturday.
Saturday? Because we had talked about,
But you're always confused.
well, but we talked about, you know, that lick you did at the end. We talked about, you know,
the
me doing it one
That
day.
Yeah.
Because I felt, you know, like that. But we talked about me doing it one day, but you're going to do it when? Today's.
Today.
So
Saturdays.
Saturday you sing the lick.
Yeah.
Okay, today's Saturday, so you sing the lick. And then when is my day?
Tuesday.
Oh. Man, y'all don't laugh at anything. That's funny. All right. Somehow in my life, I became friends with one of the most famous fiddle players in the wide, wide world. His name is Charlie Daniels. And I love him to death. I'll save the story. There he is right there. The guy on the right's me. The guy on the left's him. And I'm going to get out of here, but he gave me this bow. How about that? Well, that old devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind. He was way behind. He was willing to make a deal. And he come upon this young lad sewing on a fiddle and playing it hot. The devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, boy, let me tell you what. Well, I bet you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to make a dare, well, I'll make a bet with you. Now, you play pretty good fiddle, son, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, because I think I'm better than you. The boy said, my name's Bobby, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet you're gonna regret, because I'm the best it's ever been. Johnny, rousing up your bow and play your fiddle hard, because hell's broke loose in Georgia, and the devil deals the cards. If you win, you get this shiny fiddle made of gold. If you lose, the devil gets your soul. Well, the devil opened up his case and he said, I'll start this show. And fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bowl. Then he pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. And a band of hillbillies all joined in and it sounded exactly like this. Yeah, Mickey. Yeah, come on, son. Not bad, cowbell boy. Duck stock, everybody. Well, Well, the devil finished. Johnny said, "You're pretty good there, son. But sit down in that chair right there. Let me show you how it's done." He played Fire on the Mountain, Run, Boys, Run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken and red man picking that drum. Daddy does your dope bite, don't you know? Making it up. I don't know. That's all I got. You got something. Come on. Come on. Come on. Dig deep. We still got an hour and a half to play. Done. Don't you all hate it when we just get up here and goof around? We don't care. Yeah, we got time. Wait, all right.
You want me to play
No,
something?
do something for crying out. All right.
How's that?
They're all going to write letters. Yeah, that's
Address your letters to Roger Byers.
Roger Byers, who owns the place. I forgot where we are in the story.
D minor.
The devil has been beat.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got it. You getting tired of Wichita? So the devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beat. And he placed that golden fiddle on the floor at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, "Devil, just come on back if you ever want to try again. Because I told you once, you son of a... I'm the best it's ever been." He played Fire on the Mountain, Run, Boys, Run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, picking that dough. Ready to the dog bite, don't you know? Thank you, everybody. Todd Bowers back there on the drums. Brian Purvis on the bass guitar. Doug Stock, everybody. Mickey Adams right here. And Dustin Jenkins. God bless you all. Thank you so much for supporting the Orange Blossom Opry. Thank you for supporting live music. We'll be right back in about 15 minutes, all right? Don't go away.